Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. I want to give double honor to Apostle Great Millstone, rule well and teach well, and the mighty shalom, and all the Akim Aqua out there standing rooted in his faith and truth. Day in and day out, pushing out this will of the Lord, man. This is the brother Iowa up in the Gary Branch Great Millstone, Lord willing. We're back at it again with another edifying video, and today we're going to go into the downfall of Esau, Edom, man. So we're going to first off start with Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." All right, so that high horse that you've been sitting on, it's over with, it's wraps. Your time of being in rulership is coming to an end. All right, it was only for a certain amount of time that you was going to be in rulership. The Lord gave you a lot amount of time. But now, that what's it called, translation of power is happening, man. It's going to be leaving your hand and coming into our hands, man. Lord willing, we're part of that number with the Lord. But yeah, your time is up. You've had all this time to so-called show why you deserve to be in rulership, and what have you done with it? You've done nothing with it but destroy the earth, destroy your own people, and try to get back at us still the whole time. You've been so filled with envy and revenge that you didn't even realize what was in front of you. You didn't take care of the possession that you were allotted. Right? So now it's time to give it up to the rightful owners. That's why the birthright was never yours to begin with, because you were never going to do right with it, man. It said you shall no more be called tender and delicate. Why? Because you've had this track record of being the bully on the block, man. Of always applying the belt but never getting the belt. Well, now it's time to get the BTA, man. Let's put it in nice terms, belt to booty. All right, it's time for you to get that the whooping stick. It's time for you to feel how that feels, man. Did it not say because you for your love of blood, for your lack of hate of blood, blood shall pursue thee? Roughly paraphrasing, right? So now it's time. Blood's gonna pursue you. All the things that you were doing to all these people around the nations, even to your own brother. Slock, I'm still a little sick. It's gonna happen to you, man. Right? It's time for the Lord to get his revenge on you because you hurt the apple of his eye. He was there all those times, man. Right? It says, verse 2, "Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thigh and pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen." All those things you've been doing deep down in the dark, all those things that you thought nobody would uncover or see, the Lord is uncovering those things, and he's doing what? He's revealing it to his prophets, the saints. And what are they doing? Going to the highways and byways and being a witness and telling on you, telling about the things that you've been doing on this earth, man. Telling about the things you've been doing behind closed doors, exposing you, man. Because what do? You put it in front of everybody's faces through movies, through media streams. But these people are so ignorant that they don't see it right before their eyes. So the prophets of the Lord, right? They break it down through the scriptures. They decipher the code and they expose you, man. It says, "I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man." The Lord's not going to come back and meet you as a man. The last time you saw him, he was a man. But this time he's come back in his full glory, man. His full glory to do what? To claim what's rightfully his. He come back for his people and his world. Right? So it's time to pack it up. And what I mean by pack it up, meaning this whole show, we're going to pack it up because you're going into slavery. All right? Verse 4, it says, it says, verse 4, "As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, his name, the Holy One of Israel, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms." Yeah, you're done from being over here, being spread. What do they say, like I don't want to say it was an olive branch, but you have your militaries in everybody else's neighborhoods, being across the world. No, it's wraps for you. All of that is done. Salaki. We're going to start at verse 3. Obadiah 1 and 3, it says, "The pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" See, this is where your pride has deceived you, man. You think that there's nobody above you. You think that you have to answer to no man, right? You think that you're just this oh so powerful being, but you're not, man. You're just a man. You're nothing special. You're a servant. And you're gonna be put back into that servitude, man. You lost your rabbit mind, as they would say. You forgot who you bow down to, man. But the Lord's gonna come back and show you who you bow down to. See, you're just like all these other kings throughout the scriptures who had got a little power and didn't realize who they were messing with, man. It's like it's perfect to go into because we're going through the book of Exodus now, doing that the Passover is coming up. And Pharaoh, every time the Lord told him to give up his people, what did Pharaoh do? His heart got hardened, right? It's the same thing Esau Edom. His heart's getting hardened, man. You understand that he's come down, he has a short time, so what is he going to be doing? Come down with a great wrath, man. He has his mindset that if he can't have it, nobody can, man. He's going to try to destroy the whole earth. But it's not going to happen that way, man. It's not. It says, verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Right? We're going to drop down a little bit. I just want to get to the last. Verse 10. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. See, this is what we're going to keep coming back to, man. You never let that revenge go. Even when our affliction was supposed to come to an end, you furthered it, man. You did more than what you asked to do. Right? You continue to try to kill off our people. You continue to try to put us in certain different ways to make us stumble in front of the Lord, man. But you think the Lord don't see these things? You think the Lord doesn't know that you're the one that's putting us up to these things? That's influencing us to do these things? No, the Lord sees all, man. He knows all. And this is why you're going to be getting it so bad, man. And then you're going to try to play innocent. You're not innocent, man. It's nothing innocent about you, man. Did not the Lord say, who can make something straight that the Lord has made crooked? You're crooked as it gets. Did it not say, don't trust him even as iron rusteth, so does his wickedness? All right? So you're terrible, man. You're a cancer to this earth. And it's time for you to go. And just know, in due time, in real quick time, you're getting out of there, man. That's why I'm we're going to this video today, man. Your time is up. You know your time is up. We know your time is up. It's only a matter of time before the Lord makes it and make it come to fruition. Right now, we're going through these certain contractions, as we put it, like as we refer everything to a woman in labor pains. But them contractions are going to start speeding up sooner or later, man. We're in those days, man. It's time to lock in, man. This is no time to be playing. Each year that we're getting closer, you have to take this. We should be taking this serious regardless, but each year you're getting closer, you have to put even more effort, man. It's just like a track race. When you're running a 400, when you see that last 100, you should be running your hardest. Right? We're hastening into that day. We're hastening to the downfall of you, man, and your wickedness. Psalm 75 and verse 6. For promotion neither cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But Yahweh is the judge. He put down one and he set it up another. Right? So who do you think put you on your rulership, man? You didn't get this on your own game, man. No, you got this through what the Lord gave you. It says wickedness was given to the hand. Let me see, was that Job? Oh, the world was given to the hand of... Let me see. Job 9 and 24. We'll get that real quick. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Well, we know now today who he is, man. We know that it's Esau Edom, man, the so-called white man. We know who you are. We know what you're about and what you're doing. The Lord has given us all the indicators and all the things to pretty much play Where's Waldo and find out that you're Waldo, man. You're the one. You're that evil guy that's been putting everybody in derision. Right? But the Lord appointed you to be this one. Why? So he can show his power, man, when he's bringing you down. We had to understand wickedness so that we can truly appreciate righteousness when we get into the kingdom of heaven. Right? Lord willing to be a part of that number. And that's how you be a good judge, because we know the balance of both things. We've been on this side now, man. So now we're learning and rehearsing the righteous acts in order to be good kings and the disciples of the Lord, so that if we do get appointed that next level, we know what to do on that next level, man. We're learning how to roll ourselves now so that we can be rulers in the kingdom to come, Lord willing. Now, that's another topic, but let's continue on. It says, verse 7, it says, but Yahweh is the judge. He put down one and set it up another. And we understand who's next. We did not say the end of Esau is the beginning of who? Jacob. Right? The Lord's going to fulfill his promise. He was never slack concerning his promise, man. He was just giving us time to truly understand what was wickedness, right? And giving us a grace period to get back right with him before that punishment comes, that final punishment, man. You don't want to be a partaker in that final punishment, man. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. All right? But you, Esau, Edom, and you other heathens, you're cooked. It's funny when you use the word cooked because you're going to get cooked by them ICBM nuclear missiles. Right? It says, for the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. And the NLT says, for the Lord holds a cup in his hand that is full of foaming wine mixtures and spices. He pours out the wine in judgment, and all the wicked must drink it, draining it to the dregs. Oh, man. So you're going to get that. They said, pour without mixture. Salakia. They did not say pour without mixture, fill him double to the double that he is given. Salakia. All right. So all the things that you've done to all these other people, man, including to the nation of Israel, it's going to happen back to you, but 10 times worse, man. All the evil things you've done. Now, some things we're not going to be doing because you're just disgustingly wicked. But it's going to be a lot of things that's going to happen to you, man. Especially when the Lord gives us that download of what you used to, what you did. Now, it's only some things that we've seen, but there's certain things behind closed doors that the Lord has not allowed us to see yet. All right? Because you're worse than what we can imagine, man. You're the border of wickedness. Oh, man. My bad. Well, like I said, under the weather. Amos 1:11. It says, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. It says, but I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. Right? Hold on. That says that will devour the palaces of Basra, Salakia. So all of these things that you've been doing to us, man, the Lord has not forgotten. He's just building up his hatred. He says, for Jacob have loved, but Esau have hated, right? He's building up that Rico case, man. So when he does come down with that wrath, there's nothing you could say, man. All the way back to the days of Canaan, right? You've been building this rap sheet up so much that now when the Lord comes down on you, it's going to be fully, like, justified, man. Look what you've done. Look at the things you've done in this earth, man. You're poisoning the earth. You're bombing places, kidnapping women, killing children, raping men. Like, well, come on, bro. You're doing everything underneath the sun, man. And then now, look what's going on now. You're trying to chip everybody like they're dogs. Like, bro, your raps, your time is coming to an end. Salakia. Is it Ezekiel 35 or Exodus 35? No, it's Ezekiel. We're going to start at verse 10. Wait. We can start at verse... Oh, my goodness. Let's start at verse 1. Ezekiel 35:1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus says the Lord Yahweh, behold, on Mount Seir I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. He's against you, man. But yet you sit up here in everybody's face and claim to be the chosen people and that the Lord is with you. Are you crazy? It says, verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. You're going to understand who the Lord is with. Did he not say, then thou shalt know who are my chosen? Right? It's not going to be no more he say. Right? You're going to know then and right there and then that Israel is the only one that he has known. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. In the time of the calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end, when it had an end, you continue to, what was called oppress us, man. Continue to do much more hard bondage. Right? It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I'll prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Right? Since you didn't have no problem shedding blood, you didn't have a distaste for blood, you always wanted to kill something, man. That means you love blood. Even with their people nowadays, what do they love doing? They love hunting. Right? They love hunting. Then what they do when they hunt? They drink the deer blood. Like, what is wrong with you people, man? But since you don't have no problem with blood, the Lord is going to show you a lot of blood, man. They did not say garments, dye garments from Basra. What's the dye with? Their blood. Blood up to the horse's bridle, right? It's going to be a real gory time, man. It says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountain with slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetually desolation, and the city shall not return. Ye shall know that I am the Lord. We already know America's going to be a forever monument of smoke, just like Sodom and Gomorrah, man. It says, verse 10, because thou hast said these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, or as the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Right? He's already telling you, indicated that you're not those people, man. But you're going to understand in that day when it really gets hard time bondage. Not might mean so hard time bondage, but hard time and rigorous, man. It might be Jacob's trouble, but it's going to turn to Esau's trouble, man. All right. It says, verse 12, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I've heard all the blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given to us to consume. Thus with their mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus says the Lord Yahweh, when the whole earth rejoices, I will make thee desolate, as thou did rejoice at the heritage of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all the new men, even all of it. They shall know that I am the Lord. Right? So this is what's coming to a city near you, man. And you can't escape your judgment. It already says in Revelations how you're going to tell the mountains to follow you, but it's not going to make a difference because the Lord's going to turn his fishers into hunters. And they're going to come find you anywhere you hide, any bunker that you're in. You're not safe. All you're doing is saving yourself from that bomb, but you're putting yourself right into what? Hardcore slavery. First round of slaves, boy. And with that, Lord, in this video is edifying. I want to give all praise and glory, honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakodash. Shalom Akim, Kwam Yasharala, Kwam Yasharala, Kwam Yasharala, a ball, chemotherapy 2025, soon.